Welcome back to more Dark Souls 3. So we did Hokuto on Tuesday, and we will have more Hokuto this Sunday, but I want to get this in like at least once a week, just to be fair. Just gonna wait a little bit. Before we get started. It is really humid today because it was raining and it's a little bit muggy, but it's supposed to get cold later. Alright, so yeah, we'll jump in. Earful Time. Time for to play the Earful. Alright, just getting comfortable before we begin. Alright, already made it to Central Earthil. I think I sent Greyra out. Yeah, okay, I sent him out. I've been told that I keep dropping, like, am I dropping stream time or something? I don't think so. I was told that my stream is dropping, but audio's coming, or everything's coming through fine on my end. Maybe it's an audio issue. Let me listen to my voice on the stream real quick. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I mean, everything seems to be running fine. What I really need is Demon Titanite. That's gonna be important. There we go. I'm gonna readjust again. Sorry. Oh, okay, there you are. You were saying there was a dropping problem, but I wasn't sure what you meant, and I was like, it must have been a problem on your end. I'm guessing. Etc., etc. Yeah, internet's weird. Not sure I quite understand it myself, but it's there. There it is. Hang on, I actually, probably... never mind. I think I forgot to help, what's her name, Cirrus of the Sunless Realm, last time I came through. So I gotta go do that, but I'll do that when I head back. Oof, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's mighty unfortunate. Well, now I have an excuse to go help Cirrus. I've never just tried straight up speedrun climbing that ladder, but now I know that you can't do it. Good to know. That was quick. Usually not as bad as it can be.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Sometimes that fight's a total pain, especially when he uses a bright bug. Oh, do I not get embered for that? I thought when you co-op with someone you get embered for it. Lame. No matter. We're actually gonna head back to Firelink real quick. I want to get the silver cat from Cirrus. As that ring is super helpful. It's just nice to have. I'm gonna adjust some stuff real quick. Please bear with me. I'm just checking some stuff real quick. How's my sound right now? Nothing coming. I don't think the headset can pick up the audio from the TV, but am I still coming through fine? All right, good. I moved the sound back over to the TV because I didn't like the way the sound was coming through on the headset, and I want to be able to hear myself talking while I play. So I moved it back over to the TV so I can hear myself. So my headset is draped around my neck right now. Cleaning them out. Well, yeah, the camera always janks up when you climb that ladder. Like, as soon as you get to the top, it always just janks out real quick. It's not very nice. Here you'll find the, whoops, the Yorshka spear. Don't exactly know what that does, but it does things. If you let that guy scream, all the other spookies come after you. It is Spooktober, after all. There's another twinkling, but that's not what we need. What I need is Demon Titanite, because I need to get the Farron sword up to par. The Farron sword is a little underwhelming right now. Oh, you know, I can go to the Distant Manor bonfire without triggering a character change. That's something I discovered, is that, well, one of the character quests moves on if you go too far in this direction. But, Distant Manor, which is this bonfire, doesn't trigger it. You have to go to the one after this one, which is the Earful Dungeon bonfire, to trigger the character location swap. And if you want Greyrot to come back from his expedition, you can't go any further than that, or else he'll die. Crabs. You've never saved him from Irithyll? Well, boy, am I about to show you how to save him from Irithyll. If you wait to go to the Irithyll dungeon and talk to Siegfried while he's here in Irithyll, he'll save Greyrot after you kill Pontiff. So you need to. So once you discover Irithyll by crossing the bridge, you talk to Greyrot to send him on the expedition. You then talk to Siegfried here, and then you kill Pontiff, and then Greyrot will come back. Or alternatively, while Greyrot is still there, you can mention him to Patches. Patches will say, well, I should probably pay off my debt for him doing me a good turn in prison. Then, after you send Greyrot to Irithyll, you can tell Patches that he went to Irithyll, and Patches will disguise himself and save him. So there's two ways to save Greyrot. I usually do the Siegfried way since it's more convenient, but if you don't have the Siegfried quest for whatever reason, then you need to get Patches to do it. But yeah, there are two ways, so I'm shocked you've never been able to do it. After he goes to Irithyll, he brings you some really good stuff. Some more large shards that I don't need. Mistimed that roll. I always love how comedic the destructive great hours look when they're stuck in you. I always hate how shitty the targeting on the dogs is. 'Cause it feels like it won't target them until you're like right up next to them. Also, that's weird. There's supposed to be an NPC invasion here, but they didn't show up. That's really weird. Oh well, I'm not too beat up about it. That is weird though. Why doesn't the NPC invader show up? So if you got the silver cat, you can just jump down over here. I mean, you can jump down over there without the silver cat, but you won't lose any HP for dropping down like that. So we've got a bunch of souls and coming up on a really annoying fight that I'm not exactly fond of. So go back to Firelink and just get a couple levels. I think the trigger for it is that Henri still needs to be there inside the chapel. Henri needs to be inside the chapel, but the assassin cannot be. Sorry about that. Alright, let me see. What have I got going on right here? Upgrade materials, for sure.
Back again, Asp.
Alright, I already gave him the scrolls. Somebody was messaging me about something. I should really just get in the habit of closing Discord once a stream starts. Sorry about that. Many apologies.
Very then take. Ash Mutlech. Forgive me, maiden. They'll let me.
Hope the clicking isn't too loud. Alright, Pontiff time. Oh boy. If I remember correctly, he, like most of the other enemies in the game, he's pretty weak to fire. Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, that's a bundle. Oh, do I not have any resin for it? Seriously? Alright, gold pine resin it is. Let's go. Well, I killed the clone, which is the most important part. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, you little shit. Oh well, no big deal. It's not like I'm using Twinkling Titanite anyways. I should probably get some charcoal pine resins before continuing on. Just as a safety precaution. I think that's just a dark gem over there. Not, I don't need that. It's either a dark gem or like a dark stone plate ring. So you got some more deacons over here. Oh, where are the dual-wield lads? Oh, there they are. Easy peasy. Drying twin spears are pretty good PvP weapons, if I do say so myself. I think it's this guy that wakes up. Yep. That's a... Well, that's just a plain Titanite shard. I thought that was a large shard. It's always something I'm forgetting. And I think this guy over here also wakes up. No, it's this one then. Nope. This one? Yeah, okay. Another large shard. I remember coming to this spot for the first time and just having like PTSD flashbacks, and I was like, I'm not strong enough, please don't make me do it again. But it wasn't that bad. I didn't have to do it like I had to do it in Dark Souls 1. Fortunately. Very fortunately. Oh, yikes. I guess that counts as a backstab. I'll take it. I'm so mad the Silver Knight weapons aren't in this game. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned that on stream, but I'm so mad. Because I love the Silver Knight straight sword with an absolute passion, so it's very frustrating that it wasn't in this game. And just like that, I've got a shortcut back to the bonfire. It's got a, should be, yep. What do you mean, did they give anything? Like, they drop their armor and their shield, they just don't drop their weapons. The closest thing to the Silver Knight straight sword that's in this game is the Astora straight sword. Or the Henri straight sword, since they're basically the same design, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. They're similar looking, but the aesthetic is completely different. Man, 2 clean headshots right in a row. That'll definitely poise break him. So yeah, my advice for these things is always go for headshots, because it breaks down their stamina much faster, so they can just go down pretty quickly. But if you can't land headshots, that's fine. Your ultimate goal should just be to kill them. And there we go. Let's get the Covenant token as a formality. Not like we're going to use it for anything, but there it is. Yeah. Give her the Weeb Ashes. There we go, we're at maximum dexterity for now. Probably won't level the dexterity anymore. It'll probably actually be more beneficial to level strength instead. And here's a quick route back up to where we were when we opened that shortcut. We already killed these guys once, so not gonna do it again. Ah, geez, I am hungry. All I had for lunch was a bit of sushi. Shouldn't have skimped and gotten an actual meal. I go back here real quick just to get every bonfire we can. Excuse me for just a moment. I'm gonna get a granola bar. I need to munch on something. I'll mute while I eat. Alright, I'm good. I ate my granola bar. Apologies for the unprofessionalism, but I needed to eat something. Answer Henri of Astora's call for help. Alright, here we go. The annoying part. Nope. No, sir, you're not doing that.
Thank you, truly. Horace, we've done it. We really have.
I thought this was a mimic, not just a plain Estus shard. Yeah, I kind of forgot if that one was a mimic or not. Evidently it's not. Now to fight the boss alone. Unfortunately, we're out of resin, so we just gotta make do with this. As long as he doesn't use Life Hunt, we'll be fine. Not a big fan of this fight either. I know there are a lot of people who really dislike this fight just because he can wombo combo you while you're dodging those arrows. No problem, though. Fortunately, he didn't use Life Hunt, which was what I was going for. Warp back to the shrine. Oop, I think I bumped the mic. It's a shame we never get to use the weapon Aldrich was using. That would have been pretty cool, actually.
Welcome, Smith. Very well then, Hank. Farewell, I shall want me.
Nice. So you get Henri's Straight Sword, which is basically the best luck weapon in the game, next to a Blood Karthus Curved Greatsword. So he tells us not to seek Henri, but if you want to get the Elite Knight armor, you've got to kill you either got to kill Henri at any point in the game, I'm pretty sure, or you've got to kill her Desiccated Hollow. Which is what we're going to go do right now. And I'm not sure if we're actually going to use or wear the armor, but it'll be nice just to have the option to. We don't really have the souls for that, so we'll just move on for now. Distant Manor, there we go. Now we don't have to make the whole trek back to go to the next boss, the next major boss, that is. Oh yeah, Drake Blood armor. This is epic. Okay, this is epic. And at this phase in the game, this is where we start getting Titanite chunks. to really start capping out our damage. We'll also start getting more Demon Titanite as well. Oh, you know what? We'll also get Alva armor. I'll probably actually wear that. That'll be pretty cool. I love the Alva set. If he ever actually gets down here. There he is. Hey, buddy. Using the Arbalist. Got the Murakumo. I'm not sure if I can use it though. I can actually. Oh no, I can't. I don't have the strength. I don't meet the strength requirements. That's unfortunate. If I two-hand it, I can use it. So I might end up using it actually, just to offload all this Titanite I've got. So these guys, if you stare at them, or if they stare at you for too long, the jailers, they'll reduce your max HP temporarily. It blows massive cock. Don't just. The only recourse is just to kill them super quickly. Oh, there's nothing else useful over there. Whoa. Got a Yhorm. Oh, hi. Fortunately, I'm killing these guys more than fast enough to not get the HP reduction, which is nice. So here we find pretty much the most useless key in the game, which is the jailbreaker key. It only opens one door in this whole prison, and it's not even that useful because you're gonna go to that area almost immediately anyways. Oh. Yep, and that's where the fucking jailers really get you. Once they hit you once with their fucking soldering iron, you're pretty much done for. They are basically one-shot enemies. I think if there's 3 things Miyazaki needs to apologize for about Dark Souls as a series, it's Bed of Chaos, Winter Lanterns, Jailers. Yeah, they're fucking terrible enemies. Whew! Thank God I got that. I was able to get the Titanite scale. Which has me at 3, so I need 1 more. I didn't even need to take a sip of Estus, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So we're gonna do a little thing here that's made much more useful if you have the silver cat. Drop down here, and there's a crystal lizard over here. You piss off the giant, get the shit the crystal lizard can drop you, and then jump down. I mean, the thing is, the game's weapons, the game on its best day, the weapons are what makes the experience fun. It's specifically like the feel of swinging the weapons. It's not as cohesive and enjoyable as 1 and 2, I'd say, but the combat, at least from an aggression perspective, is good. I will say from a defensive perspective, it's not as fun as 1 or 2, because 1 or 2 actually had shields that were usable and armor that had poise. But this game still has its moments. Especially with bosses that put a particular emphasis on movement and dancing around with them. Kind of like that fight with Pontiff. I actually had a lot of fun just because I was really getting into it. That sort of thing. On its worst day, though, you know, you'll have problems like these fucking rats that can just stunlock you to oblivion because, yeah. There's good things and bad things about this game. Definitely the lack of poise is a very bad thing, in my opinion. But the weapons can be pretty stellar if you're using them right. Am I gonna get followed by any rats? No, okay. You gotta be careful, you might always end up getting followed by some rats. Alright, I'm at two chunks right now. I need 4 for my next level. And we completed a full loop. Ain't that nice? Yep. Here's the game's weaknesses showing through again. A lot of mimics in the Earful dungeon. Here we have a Dark Souls 2 mimic. When you open the chest to get the old cell key, a bunch of basilisks will just come out for no fucking reason. Ugh, God, stop! Spare me. No, no! This is the worst. There we go. We'll be back here later. It's going to activate a shortcut. So, okay, we're gonna go around. Hopefully they're not going to chase me in here. No? Okay. They lose interest pretty quickly if you break line of sight. Oh, sweet, a symbol of avarice. And a couple of Titanite scales. Oh god, please. Leave me alone. No! Xanthus Ashes, Dust Crown Ring, and another Shrieky Boy. Leave me alone. We'll be back there later to grab all the rest of the items, but that's all we needed for now. Because you need keys to get most of the stuff in there. I want to just run across the bridge. This guy's gonna jump and you roll under him. God, the silver cat ring's so useful. You can make so many like throwing jumps, like what I just did there. You can just jump and not have to worry about taking any damage from it. I don't need what's up there. I think it's just like a coins or something like that. Some more twinkling. Even though I'm still not using it for anything yet. And put the blooming purple moss on, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna go get an item that we're gonna need for a later segment. That's a poison gem. That must be it. Curse Bite. Yep, we're gonna need that for later. Because one of the DLCs is really hard to do without it. Man, that dude has some weird stat investments if he's investing in both fire damage, strength, and magic. It's got some weird stat alignments going on. Okay, so for these fat boys over here, these chunky boys, Carthus Rouge. Want to have a weapon that you can apply Carthus Rouge to. Because they're really weak to bleed out. Court Sorcerer Staff. That's pretty much that is the best sorcery thing in the game. I just picked up rubbish. Discard that. Don't want that. And now to put an end to one of the quest lines we've been following. Use the old cell key. Gold serpent ring.
Once again, you are my...
And you save him from the jail cell. And you give him the point down accidentally because stupid DualShock 4 controller. And then he gives you a slab. And then he's like, I've got some stuff to do. And there you go. And then good things happen. You come up here, and there's some really stupid bullshit right here. They're fucking hiding. And if you run down this hall without killing them, they'll uninvisible and come after you, and it's fucking stupid. But if all goes well, you get the jailer key ring. And you take the elevator back up. And you can unlock all the things that were previously not unlockable. So you can open this with the jailer keyring. Prison Chief Ashes. Oof. And now, the hard part. You gotta watch this procession go around and you wait until the tail end appears. You know, they're going around in lines. Where are these three going? Or it's time to strike. So yeah, you want to be very careful because obviously these are one-shot enemies, but you want to cut them all down before continuing. Yep, alright. Saw that one coming. Knew that was gonna happen when I charged a fucking crowd. Worst fucking enemies in this game, I swear. hate them so much. Alright, here's a fun question that I want to ask. What's worse, winter lanterns or jailers? My money is, personally, I'm going to put my money on winter lanterns, but jailers are a pretty close second. Generally want to play with line of sight and kite them around. Alpha set. Let's check the weight rating on this thing. Good resistances, I'll put that on. It has slightly less good versus strike, but overall it's pretty solid armor. Doesn't change the stats too much either. Relatively the same weight for both sets. It's nice to switch things up too. Right then. Now we can actually go start heading towards the boss. But before I do that, I want to upgrade the greatsword real quick since I've got the materials for it. There, reinforce that. Start reinforcing this. Because I got nothing better to spend it on.
Well, very well then. Farewell, Ashen Money.
Forgot to reinforce the Estus flask. Burn undead bone shard. You gotta be careful because the profane flame shoots fire at you. Handmaiden's dagger. It's fun. Not it's a shitty weapon. I'm just saying it's fun that I got it. Never actually even really tried it, but I'd imagine it's pretty shitty. Don't knock it before you try it, I guess. Maybe I'll do a playthrough with it someday. Farm out or have somebody mule me a Handmaiden's dagger and play through the game with one. Like a weirdo. Let's just see how much mileage we can get out of this. Well, we're definitely staying mobile with it, that's for sure. Great Shield of Glory, that's a classic Dark Souls 2. Great Shield that nobody even remembers because literally only one enemy used it. You gotta pick up this sword. It's got no stat requirements, you can just use it. And you basically fight the world's biggest gimmick boss. Especially if you've got Siegfried helping you out, because he'll just balance his. All you got to do is balance your attacks out with his. Right now, he's decided he's going to use various melee attacks instead of actually. There you go. And then you talk to him real quick, because once you're done talking to him, if you've killed all the other Lords of Cinder, you'll get dragged over to the next boss right off the bat.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him.
Stop talking. Oh, fuck you! That's a fucking bullshit lingering hitbox. Eat fucking shit, cunt. When she pulls out the second sword, you always want to move behind her, because that whole dance can miss you, because she has to turn slowly to hit you. Not a big fan of this fight. I don't like the camera. I don't like the way she moves. I just have problems with this fight. But it's still easy peasy. And now we go back to Firelink.
What? Okay.
All right. Still doing pretty good on supplies. Drop some garbage off. All right.
Well, very then. Farewell, Ash and Nick.
We'll do one more boss before calling it, because that's probably what we'll have time for. So at this point in the game, pretty much everything is going to drop large Titanite for you. Oop. That's a fire alarm. Looks like we're cutting it early today. That's unfortunate. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see you all on Sunday for more Fist of the North Star.